Hi YouTube, this is your girl Simply Love, your spiritual reader, okay? And I'm here um, to give you a reading for December, which is a general reading for December 2015 for all you Leos out there. This video is for you Leos, okay? We'll see what the spirit guides have to say to you today through these cards, okay? I already meditated and already prayed over the cards. I am going to shuffle here live for you, and I'm going to pick 4 of these cards, and then I'm going to pick 2 romantic angel cards from Doreen Virtue's Romance with the Angels. And then I'm going to pick a bonus card at the end of the reading from the angel card reading, which is affirmations, okay? And it looks like these are going to be little reminders, and they're going to have once I shuffle the cards, and I pull one for each one of the signs, and you might want to just get a pen and a paper ready for you to write it down, because I'm not going to put it in the description because I'm running a little behind on getting my videos out here, so that would just take up too much of my time to do that. So get yourself a pen and a paper right now, because at the end of this reading, that's going to be your affirmation that you can say before you go to bed at night, and say it when you wake up in the morning. Okay, I also have something that I want to deliver to you also, that I saw today actually on Facebook, and it just pulled me right in, because I felt like that was me, that's my life right now, that was talking to me, and it may be some of you guys' life too, or going to be some of your lives too, and I like to share this with you. And this is what it says. It says, sometimes it takes learning how to be perfectly alone, just so the Most High God can show you what being perfectly loved feels like. Nobody can complete you like the Most High God. Nobody can complete you like the Most High God. Give him your heart first, and he will place it in the hands that deserves you most. That's powerful right there. That is powerful, and that's me. That's where I'm at right now in my life. It's like I can, you know what? I can smell the goodness coming. I can smell it from, I mean, it's just like right around the corner. I can't rush it, because I get in my own way, and then I'll mess it up, see? I don't care what I have to go through to get there. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. I don't care what I go through. I go through a pit of snakes. I don't care if I have to take a plane, train. I don't care. I'm going to get there. I've seen the glory of my God and what he can do when you let him work in your life for you. I've seen it. I've seen it, and I'm going forward. I'm going forward with it. I am. And you are too. So just take that piece of information and put it in your heart, and give your heart to the Most High, and let him put you where you belong to be. Rely on him as what he promised to do for us, to get you where you need to be, to put you in the hands of someone that he chose and made for you, and you only, who deserves your love. Okay. Okay, now I think I shuffled enough. Like I said, this is a general reading. If any of you would like to have a personal private reading specifically for yourself, just contact me. The information is in the description box below, okay, of how you can reach me. If you're out of the country, you can reach me through Skype, and I'll put my Skype down there for you to see that. You can just add me in as a contact, okay, and then we can talk for free through Skype if you're out of the country. And then I have my regular number down there for you to get in touch with. The website is there for you to browse the website and see what you'd like to have, okay? Great. Okay, Leo, let's go ahead and put 4 cards down for you, one for each day of the week for December of 2015. Now let's see what the spirit guides have to messages that they have to deliver to you. This is regarding love and relationship, you guys. Okay, for some of you Leos, you're feeling like you're not seeing the full picture on something. There's something you feel like is being hidden from you, or vice versa. It could be you hiding something from somebody else. There could be secrets going on. There could be, you can't see, the moon is like an illusion. It's like you can't see the whole picture yet. it's something there that's nudging some of you Leos out there, that's nudging you that something's just not quite right, or you just can't really put your finger on it, but you know there's something there. You just can't see it yet. You can't see it yet, Leos. You know, there's something just not quite right with the moon there, with the, the moon card. And this is major arcana, okay? So this, this weighs heavily on the reading. Pay attention to these major arcana cards, because that's what weighs heavily. The most heavy, it outweighs any other kind of regular cards. The major arcana cards is a major thing, a major situation. So this is a major situation of something you're not fully seeing yet. You know it's there, but you just can't see it yet. For some of you Leos out there. And for the second week, it's making you feel like you're trapped. You're feeling depressed. You're staying up late at night. You're crying. This could be deceit too right here. Somebody could be hiding something from you. Somebody could be doing something behind your back, or vice versa. You could be doing this, Leo. But I'm getting more on the hand of this being done to you, or you may, or if the few that are doing this, there's something you're hiding, or something you're trying to be secretive about, or keep in the dark, okay? Or it could just be an illusion also, because the moon is illuminated, and it just could be that. But this right here is you see the moon on there too, so there's worries about this hidden thing. There's worried about this secrecy. There's worries about this. This is a major situation here, and it's causing you not to sleep at night. You staying up crying. You're putting yourself in a self-made prison in your mind, because your mind is working overtime because of this situation right here. Not knowing, not seeing not seeing everything. Okay, and you're just up worrying about things, and you're depressed, you're crying, and you're putting all these you're sheltering yourself. You're putting all these swords. You see all these swords, you can pick them swords up and throw them away. It's in your mind. A lot of things that's happening is in your mind because of this secrecy. And it's got a lot of you Leos, men or women, at a very depressed time right now. You want to see what's going on. You want to know what's going on, because you're in a bad way. Whatever this feeling is, it's not making you feel good. Okay, so definitely there's the trickster here, the magician. In this reading, which is this love reading, it's about relationships. There's something that is going on here. There's some tricks being hidden. There's some secrets here being hidden with the trickster here. This card is a major arcana card, the magician. Okay, the magician. There could be a little deceit going on here. Somebody could be, deceiving you or deceiving you. And I have to read this as I see the spirit guides leading me to read, by seeing the rest of the cards, which are showing me, some kind of pain or strife or turmoil, or worry all up in your head, not sleeping at night, restless nights, worry, depression. I see depression, and then I see you just like putting yourself in a self-made prison. Ooh, this heater is like, whew, that's why I'm burning up. You're putting yourself in this self-made prison here, and there's some things going on here behind your back, with the trickster being right next to it, the magician. They can pull some tricks. They have some tricks up their sleeve, so you have to beware of the trickster. And it shows you here at the more swords cards for you guys, Leos. You're all up in your head. You're all up in your head about this situation, whatever's going on with your romantic life or your love life. Because it's causing you to defend yourself. You're at a defense stage, right? There's some drama going on. There's a lot of drama going on, and you're at, you're staying at in a defensive mode. Like you have to defend yourself all the time because of there's a lot coming at you at one time. Some of you Leos out there that's going through this. There's something that you're going through here relationship wise, and it's like you're trying to get to the bottom. You're trying to get to the bottom of everything. So you have to cut away some stuff. You have to cut away at this thing to see what it is that's bothering you, because these are a couple of sword cards here. Then you have two major arcana cards of sneakiness or some kind of deception or something going on, behind your back. Okay, and you're trying to cut down to it and see what it is. Let's see what else we can find out. Okay, Leo, with the romance cards, let's see what they say. If it's nothing going on, then it's like a mental thing. Or if it's you doing this, Leo, it's really eating at you. It's eating at you doing this. If there's if you're fooling around or, being sneaky or something like that, it's really eating at you. Or if this somebody, I feel like this is being done to a lot of Leos, and you're kind of like trying to figure out what's going on here. What is it that keeping you up late at night and worried? There's some things going on mentally, your mental state of mind. You're thinking, you're up in your head, and you're worried a lot. You're worried about this situation, but we're going to see what the romance cards say. Alrighty then, so let me just pick out a couple cards here. Here's one, and that one's sticking out there. Okay, the first says, this is probably what the problem is. You got an ex that's hanging around, and you need to release them. That's probably what the problem is. Or somebody in your life has an ex around, and they need to release them. It's either one of the two is what the guides are telling me. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So you have to, whatever you're worried about. Some of you, it's showing me, I'm feeling like some of you Leos are worried about an ex-partner that you've been with, and and you have some strife. It's like you can't let go. You can't let go of it for some reason. But your guides are cautioning and warning you to let that ex go, because they're causing you nothing but heartache and pain. That's all I've seen in your cards is heartache and pain with the swords there, and the moon card, which is a major arcana card. They have you, this is the trickster here, so that, this ex is not really good for you. You got to release that energy. You got to release it so you can stop all the worrying and stop wondering what's being hidden from you, because there is something going on, behind your back here that's causing you to feel this way. So you're going to have to release the ex, okay? That's what they're cautioning you to release the ex, Leo. Okay? And then they want you to have some playfulness, some playtime, Once you release the ex and release that energy of that ex, stop worrying about them and, wondering what they're doing, or try to get back with them and all that kind of stuff, or staying attached to them. Let them go, release them, and then you'll bring some playfulness back into your life, okay? To recapture romance. So that's what I just said. In order for you to recapture romance and to have romance again, this ex has got to go. You got to let them go. You got to release that energy of that ex. If they're not around and you're worried about them and wondering when they're, or trying to wait on them, or whatever you're trying to do, just release that energy so it can bring in new energy for you. So it can bring in new love for you. You'll have playfulness again. That playfulness will bring you romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to share. You want somebody to share with. You want somebody to have fun, just like you are a fun person to be around. You don't need to be going through this stress and stuff like that with this ex-person that you're so worried about. You need to release that energy so a new energy can come on in here for you. You have to have a new type of energy in here so you can bring on the fun and be playful. You don't be so stressed out like this, staying up late at night worrying, wondering what's going on, keeping you in tears at night. You can't sleep. You're wondering what the heck's going on with a major arcana like the moon. That's showing that there's some secrecy or something going on that you can't fully see yet. And there's the trickster right there, which is the X. That's the trickster. They're pulling tricks on you, and they keep you defensive. They keep you always trying to defend yourself. Okay, and that's not a good way to live your life. Release that X. They're saying, Leos, a lot of you Leos out there, not for all of you, just for some of you. Release that X so you can bring in a different energy for yourself, a more positive energy, so you can bring on real true love for yourself. Okay, and that was just for some of you Leos. So now is the pen and paper time, because I'm getting ready to do the affirmations where you can the guides are going to read some affirmations for you, and whichever one the spirit guide pulls out, you want to I'm not going to put it on the videos, because like I said, I'm running kind of late on my videos coming out because I had a lot of readings this month, so that kind of tied up most of my time. And then I also done some free questions that tied up a lot of my time too. And it was like, oh, before you know it, whoa, it's almost the end of the month. It just went by just like that. I'm like, uh-oh, let me get on the ball here. So I don't want my subscribers jumping down my case talking about where them videos at, because I love you guys and I want to have them out on time. Okay, one more shuffle here. Give it one more good shuffle and see what they pick out for you guys. So get yourself a pen and paper if you haven't already. We're going to give you your daily affirmation, okay? And for you, Leo, they're saying grounding. It's time to ground yourself, just same way as like being playful. Being playful so you can attract this new person into your life that's more compatible with you, that won't give you all this worry and pain and being defensive, feel like you have to defend yourself all the time, and then being sneaky and withholding information, and not quite showing you everything and what's really going on, so it has you worried. Release that energy, release that X so you can bring on some good. So that takes on grounding. I center and ground myself despite emotional upset around me. Now that's just confirmation. You don't need this right here. You need to ground yourself. You don't need it. They're telling you, despite the emotional upset. If this is not emotional upset, I don't know what it is. And they're just, they're just being, I have to go back sometime to show you guys that, the spirit it confirms itself throughout the readings. It always confirms everything. Through different cards, they'll confirm things. So you need to release this. It's all about this ex-person or ex-partner, ex-husband, ex-wife, or ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend thing that's going on that you may not want to release, or it could be vice versa. They may not want to let you go, but somebody's got to break it. Somebody's got to break the cycle and release this thing, because it's not a good fix for either one of you. Okay? So again, you need to be grounding yourself, Leo, and saying this affirmation in the morning and at night before you go to bed. I center and ground myself despite emotional upset around me. So that is your affirmation to say at least for a month, before you go to bed and before you wake up. Okay, Leo? And again, I'm going to say this one last affirmation, or I think it's a quote. I believe it's a quote, and and this is, it touched my heart so much today. I just had to, I got it here on on the side here on, and I typed it into my notepad, and I wanted to read it. I read it before we started, and I'm going to read it as a closure, and I'm going to close it out with this also. Thank you all for subscribing to my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for the outpouring of prayers that you gave me. I saw it. I heard you guys, and I thank you so much. My brother is just like nothing ever happened to him, because you guys lifted him up in prayer. God heard your prayers, and he's not done with him yet. Okay, he's not done with him yet, and I want to thank you guys for that. And that's why I always try to be giving of something too, of giving of myself to you guys, with like free readings or something like that. Whatever I come up with, I try to be, try to keep it to where I'm being giving as well. And I really thank you guys for sharing my videos. I see them on YouTube, I see them on Facebook, I see them on Google Plus, shared a lot, and I love all your comments too. So if I don't get to each and every one of you, believe me, I see them, but I just be so busy and I can't get to everybody's at one time, because it's just so many. But I do see you out there. I can tell by my numbers, and I really appreciate you being here. So I'm going to leave it with this. Sometimes it takes learning how to be perfectly alone, just so God can show you what being perfectly loved feels like. Nobody can complete you like the Most High God can. Give him your heart first, and he will place it in the hands that deserves you most. I hope you guys have a very wonderful, wonderful, happy new year, and a new beginning for each and every one of you, for love and for happiness and for joy in your life. You do deserve it. Each and every one of you did deserve it, okay? And I wish that upon you all. And if you do say these affirmations, like I said, you'll start changing within inside yourself before you know it. Before you know it, you're going to be looking up at something that's brand new, and that brings you joy and happiness in your life, because, hey, we need that here. We need to bring some joy and happiness back in these love relationship issues. We have to get back to the basics. That's all there is. Love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. And I thank you guys again once more for joining me and for watching my channel. And I wish you the best of luck in 2016 if I don't see you before then. Happy New Year's, Leos. I love you guys. Bye-bye.